Hey guys, and welcome to another Baro video. He's here, he's on the Mercury Relay. He's at the much earlier time now, so you guys are probably going to see this when you get home from school or work or whatever. So let's see what he's got for us. We got two brand new cosmetic items this time around. We've got the Baro profile icon, so if you want to set your glyph and your profile to be the same as Baro, if you like his triangular shaped head, then this is the thing for you. 80 ducats, 50,000 credits. It's really very cheap, so there's no reason really not to pick it up. We've also got a Katir themed colour palette. Now, this is a thing. Yep, it's a thing. There are colours in it. I don't know what the colours are, but they are there. They're on screen for you now, so you can work them out, because I haven't got a clue. I think this is red in the middle. These two are probably kind of like, I don't know, they're kind of bluey. I guess they look exactly the same to me. It's a thing. It's 150 ducats, 300,000 credits, and it is a it's a free color palette effectively for you. So if you want to cosplay as Baro, you can set your profile icon to him. You can use all your Baro Katir armor, and now you can color the same as him as well. So this is something that if you want to do that sort of thing, or just color your Warframe in general, then this is a thing for you. We've also got the full Ado set here again this time. It's not been back for a while, I don't think, so it's quite nice to see it back, and it's good to see it as a whole set. It's going to cost you quite a bit of both ducats and credits to pick up the whole set, especially this chest piece. The chest piece, two little semicircular things for 225 ducats and 250,000 credits. Seems a bit of a rip-off to me, but, you know, the whole set is there. It's not a bad-looking set. I've used it before on certain frames, so it's something that I mean, I don't use it anymore, but if you don't have any sets of armor, and if you want to use this sort of thing, then it's there for you this time around. Just like I say, be aware it is going to cost you a pretty penny. We've got 3 Prime mods back this time around. We got Prime Target Cracker, absolute must-have. If you like your crit-based secondaries, then this is definitely going to be a big thing for you. I use this on, like I say, all of the crit-based secondaries, your Aximarties, your Lex Primes, the Aklex Prime that came last time. So this is definitely a must pick. The mutations are going to definitely depend on your playstyle. Some people love them, some people hate them and don't use them at all. I use Prime Ammo Mutation for the rifle fairly often actually. I use it on my Ignis. You know, fast firing weapons, like I use it on the Supra, or used to. So I would say if you like that sort of thing, if you use Ammo Mutation already, then this is going to be just a straight upgrade for you anyway. Prime Shotgun I only use on the Comb because that thing runs out of ammo, you know, every time there's a Y in the day. So it's just going to be down to your own personal playstyle, which of these you want. If you need to, if you can only afford to get one of these mods, Prime Target Cracker is definitely the one to get. These two you can sort of leave behind if you need to. Then we've got the Maradetron. Maradetron is back again. Don't remember the last time it came back. I think it's been a while though. We had the new mod for it fairly recently, so everyone sort of picked it up and used it again. I think it's a fairly solid secondary. I like it quite a bit. I did a video on it not too long ago. Link that in the description below. So I think if you like your sort of handheld shotgun secondaries, then this is going to be a good weapon for you. And it is, as I say, a very solid weapon on its own. And the final thing to round out the PC stuff is the 3-day resource booster. 400 ducats and 150,000 credits for 3 days worth of resource booster. So if you want to do a bit of resource farming over the weekend, then you can turn your ducats and credits into being able to boost up your resources. And now on to consoles. We'll start off as always with the cosmetic stuff. We've got the Prisma Lizette skin. It's probably my favourite skin for the landing craft and something I actually use on my own Lizette. It's not really that expensive either for something that looks so good. 150,000 credits, 120 ducats is actually pretty cheap, and I definitely recommend this. The Prisma Hecate Sindanas, that's back as well. I really hate the design of this one personally. It reminds me of like a bug's wings or something. But if you like this sort of thing and the styling something you like the look of, then it is here for you. But at 250,000 credits, 250 ducats, not the most cheap thing, but then it's a non-plat Sindana if you need one. The Katir leg plates, they're here for console as well now, so you can continue building your Baro themed cosplay. I mean, it's not something I think particularly looks great, but, you know, beauty's in the eye of the beholder, so just because I don't like him doesn't mean you won't. 300 ducats, 150,000 credits. It's fairly expensive though, so you're going to have to like them quite a bit. We also have the top half of the Prisma Daedalus set as well. The chest piece and the shoulder pieces are here on this rotation. This is easily the best of the Prisma armor in my opinion, and honestly in my opinion one of the best armor sets in the game in general. I like it a lot and I definitely recommend grabbing these. The Prime mods this time around: Prime Ravage, Prime Heated Charge and Prime Reach. 3 extremely good mods here. I would recommend getting all of them. If you can only get one of them, get Prime Heated Charge since it's useful on just about everything. If you can get 2, pick up Prime Reach as well because that mod on weapons like whips and polearms is just godly. Prime Ravage is also good, don't get me wrong, but it's only really useful in the Vacor Heck, so it's the least useful of those 3 mods. Then, one of my picks of the bunch, we have the Prisma Gorgon. It's a weapon that I like a lot and use reasonably often. I think that I've got something like 10 Former on there now, so it's definitely a big investment from me. It's not the best weapon in the world. Honestly, it's better than that. It's a bunch of fun to play with. It's like a big, heavy machine gun, mowing down large groups at a time. I really do like it a lot. If you're interested in seeing how I built it, I'll leave the video in the description below. I'd say it's worth getting though. It's expensive on the Ducats though, with it being 600, but it is only 50,000 credits. Finally though, we round off with the Affinity and Resource Booster. If you want a weekend of leveling or resource farming, then this is definitely worth turning some of those Ducats into boosters for sure. They are pretty expensive, but they're worth it if you're going to dedicate yourself to a weekend of doing stuff. So that's it for Baro's inventory for this rotation. I know some will not appreciate a colour palette, but honestly I think that's actually more than reasonable, especially with Fashion Frame being endgame. However, for now, thank you all so much for watching, and I shall see you in the next video.